We're officially 7 days away from the release of Tears of the Kingdom. So dust off your switches and let's get ready for the release. So, today I wanted to talk about things that you should do before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. This is going to be a good video for those of you who are not sure what to do for the next 7 days. So, today I'm going to be explaining that to you. And why, you may ask? Because why not? It's going to be a fun video, so stick around to see what happens. So, starting off, why don't you go dust off Breath of the Wild, plug that into your Switch, and do a straight to Ganon run. If you don't know what that is, it's potentially you start off the game by you have nothing, right? You start off the game, you do all your 4 strides, you go straight to Hyrule Castle. There you go. Hyrule Castle, can't do anything else. You're limited to either one little bit of stamina or 4 hearts. You're going straight to the castle. You got nothing. You got to gear up, and then you got to take on all of the blights. The 4 blights: fire, thunder, wind, and water. You got to take on all of those, and then Calamity Ganon. So it's like a fun challenge that you can do before the game comes out. Why don't you 100% Breath of the Wild? Said this in other videos. I'm going to say it again. Go on, 100% it. It's going to be a fun experience for you. You're going to know the map by heart. But if you want to wait for Tears of the Kingdom, that's fine. Go ahead. We got some other things that you could do in Breath of the Wild. You can try to do a challenge, maybe like once you die, you lose all your hearts, or once you die, you lose all your weapons. That's what I meant. Yeah, you could do that, or you can do some other stuff. Try to kill all of the enemies, get all the badges and stuff. Or you know what? Why don't you play some Minecraft? I know, it's odd to be suggesting that. It's not even Zelda related. But I mean, you can put texture packs and things on the game. Start building stuff, whatever. It's gonna give you a feel for Tears of the Kingdom. I know it's not perfect, I know. But it's gonna give you a feel for the game, or just go into Breath of the Wild. Try to build whatever you want, or you can, out of stasis, magnesis, and cryonis. Try to build stuff. Build a fort. Do stuff. Breath of the Wild, I'm sure there's still people out there that are finding things to do nearly 7 years after the game came out. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to find things to do in Breath of the Wild. And also, there's a lot more things that you could be doing right now, like revisit the old Zelda games. I know, I've said this before. I know. Anyways, you do this and you got it. You got it, dude. You can just play the revisit Hyrule from any old Zelda game. Anyone is fine. Skyward Sword is probably recommended, but anyone is fine. So, if you wanted to know why I say Skyward Sword, it's because it's the thing that started the entire universe. But anyways, yeah, Skyward Sword. You're on an sky island. Anyways, you fly around. It's kind of like Tears of the Kingdom, but it's not. Tears of the Kingdom is probably better, but you can go ahead, play that. And also, if you still don't know, or you already did that, or you already did all this stuff, I got another one. Clean up. Clean up. I know. What are you asking? What am I supposed to clean up? Clean up your switches and things. Clean them up. Like, clean, storage or something. If you don't have enough, because if you're buying it digitally, the game is going to be about 20 gigabytes. So if you don't have 20 gigabytes, you might have to clear up the storage. And also, yeah, why don't, when we're on cleaning, if you have the physical game on pre-order or whatever, just, I'm sure it's not going to be that much. Maybe you're going to require 3 gigabytes, but there's also going to be an update when the game comes out. just to fix up a few patches or frame drops and things. So anyways, just make sure you have enough room so you can play the game as soon as it comes out. Or for you physical copies out there, you can play as soon as you get your hands on the physical copy. So yeah, clean up your Switch and you got it. You have multiple Switches. Have a specific Zelda Switch just for Tears of the Kingdom. It's gonna be pretty cool, especially if you have the new OLED Zelda Switch. Your setup is going to look pretty snazzy if you have that, especially if you have the Pro Controller and everything else. Maybe you got the collector's edition of Tears of the Kingdom. Well, there you go. Like, if you have the Switch, the special edition Switch, there you go. It's gonna be really special to play on that thing, especially even if you just upgrade it or something. It's gonna be beautiful. So, if you're still on the fence about upgrading, I say, well, if you have a first generation Switch, you're probably going to notice a difference because that system is nearly 7 years old now. And yeah, I think it might be an upgrade, but it's your call. Anyways, let's get back to the list of things that you should be doing before the game comes out. So, you see, there's loads of things that you can do. Like, a lot of things that I probably can't even name in this video. But, for those of you still watching, I got a treat for you. Why don't you play some Pokemon? I know, that game is old news, but just listen. Then, if you like Pokemon, okay? But if you don't like Pokemon, that's fine. You don't have to play that. You can play a game that you love. Just listen. So you play that, finish the game, 100% it. Then you have your mind off of Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah. Anyways, you have your mind off it. Then you're gonna be like, I don't know if you're like me, but if once you have your mind set on something, you can't really get off of it unless you you're just not into it. So anyways, you play a different game, and then Friday next week, you're gonna get Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe on Thursday. On Thursday, just watch every Zelda video you can. I know. Yeah, well, anyways, that's gonna be the next one. Why don't you watch every single trailer of Tears of the Kingdom? That's gonna be a fun experience and things. Just watch all the trailers. If you don't like spoilers, don't watch the Mr. Miyamoto, the Zelda presentation that happened a few weeks ago. Don't watch that because then you can have the game to your own. But the trailer shouldn't really spoil anything because it doesn't really show any of the gameplay. It just shows like stuff, creatures and things. Let's just say that. Yeah. So, yeah, get hyped and get ready for Tears of the Kingdom. Get out your Switches and things. If you're still using your Switch, that's perfect. You don't have to do some of those things. You don't even have to do any of these. You just pick which ones you want to do. If you don't want to do them, or if you already did them, awesome. That's top tier stuff, my friend. Anyways, yeah, so I just wanted to make this video telling you things that you should do before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. Tears of the Kingdom. We've been waiting so long for this game, but now that it's finally releasing sometime next week, Friday next week, beautiful. But if you live in Australia, you're of course going to get it 24 hours earlier. But you can, if you're still living in America, or if you're living in Canada or you can get the game 24 hours earlier. So you may be asking how. So I might be telling you how. So if you have, or if you don't, you might not have it. So you're gonna create a new account, and you're gonna make it so you're sent to Australia. So you have to make this account on a computer, phone, or yeah. Anyways, you make an account and then you set your living place to Australia, and you buy the game. So yeah, your eShop credits should still work, like American, Canadian, whatever, wherever you live in. Your credits should still work. Like if you buy cards and then redeem them there, they should still work. Okay, but you can theoretically, anyways, you can still get the game. You could pre-order it, and if you have this account, you're still going to be able to use it with your main profile. So if you have an Australian account, that's what you could do to get the game a little bit earlier, or just wait. I mean, that's cool. So anyways, I just wanted to make this video about telling you things that you should be doing before Tears of the Kingdom comes out. I'll probably making a video again later this week, or I should say later next week. But anyways, yeah, so thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, why don't you drop a big like, and subscribe, because I really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks. See you in the next one.